Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Kim with Kim's Inspired Life, and welcome to hashtag Tea Tuesday, an open collab hosted by our sweet friends Patty at Life with Patty and Kathy at Kathy's Favorite Things. And so I'm drinking out of my super cute Disney mug that the kids got us, I want to say for a birthday or Christmas. So it has little Mickeys on there, and I'm drinking Earl Grey tea with honey in it. This has been a crazy week. This is not Tuesday when I'm filming. It's about 4:30 in the morning and I'm up and at 'em because I have a lot of things that I have to do today after being gone last week. Raleigh and I went to New York, so if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you've seen a few pictures and heard a little bit about what we're doing. And so I'm going to share a few things with you also that we did and tell you a little bit about our trip. And then hopefully this video is not going to be too long because I have several videos that I'm going to be making in the next couple of days to catch up with collabs and to share other things that are going on in the craft room. Let me start here. Before we left on vacation, I got this beautiful envelope from Martha. Martha Makes Art. Look at this butterfly, and I love this paper that she used to make the envelope. And I actually brought this with me to New York, planning on doing the video while I was there and just never had time. So I'm so sorry, Martha. Thank you so much for sending this. I did not realize, maybe I knew and forgot, that Martha lives here in California. And so she lives actually up by Patty. And if you saw the video, Patty met up for lunch with Mrs. Peach, and she also met up with Martha. I'm sure you guys had a wonderful time. I'm looking forward to going up there and meeting with you guys soon as well. So we need to make that happen in 2024. We've been saying we're going to meet up for a couple of years and we haven't. So 2024 is the year. And look at how beautiful this is. It looks like she stenciled this on here, or was this part of the paper? It's beautiful either way. Oh my goodness. I love how she wrote all across the card like that. She said, "Hi Kim, it's nice to finally have your address. I hope you will like my ATC." Oh my goodness. Look at that. Thanks so much for being a friend and supporting my channel. Also for joining mine and Jennifer's swaps and collaborations. I appreciate you so much. Martha at Martha Makes Art. Oh, thank you, Martha. Look at this one. This is butterflies. This is so pretty. It says butterflies can't see their wings. They can't see how truly beautiful they are, but everyone else can. People are like that too. Oh, that is very pretty. And I can use that in a journal. And then she made this little pocket. How fun, with this wood bead right here and this pretty ephemera that says having the best time. That is so cute. And then let's see what's in here. Oh, there's another sentiment. I don't think this could get any better. That is a lovely pocket. I love these. These are some of my favorite things to make. And then this ATC with this flamingo on it says, "Darling, you are a work of art." And some fun stickers and bling there. And then she inked around the edges. Thank you, Martha. And then she gave me all her information on the back. Martha Oaks, and she lives here in California. And her birthday is in April. Her favorite color is pink, and she loves Christmas, and she loves roses. Her favorite seasons are fall and winter, and she loves cats. And her style is mixed media art with crafts, which she does beautifully, and amazing art. She loves the elements of scrapbook paper, stickers, gems, glitter, and acrylic paint. Thank you, Martha, for sharing all of that with me. I'm so happy to have an ATC card from you. And then look at these little cats. These are printables that I can fussy cut out. And the kitty cat has little butterflies and flowers on there. How sweet is that? Thank you so much, Martha. I really appreciate you thinking of me and sharing this with me. So happy to have that and looking forward to when we can get together soon. I have in front of me and share a little bit with you about our trip to New York that Raleigh and I took. First, one of the reasons why we went was because we have not been to New York in the winter. We've been in every other season. We go to New York every other year, and Raleigh had the time at work because their business is slow right now. So he said, "Okay, let me look and see how much tickets are." Tickets from Sacramento to JFK were round trip were $225. So we thought, okay, we can't pass that up. We took the red eye, which means we left at 11 p.m. and we got in at 8 a.m. And we were able to check into our hotel right away when we got there. It was about 10:30, I think. And so so that was wonderful. The book that I took is this book. I was almost finished with it, and so we did go to a bookstore, which I'll tell you about, and I did buy this book, which will be the next book that I'm reading. This was a book that I just picked up at our library. Always has books for sale, Friends of the Library. So I did pick that up, and I do recommend that. And I shared a little bit about that on my Instagram channel. So once we landed at JFK, we don't rent a car. We take the metro, and we take the metro to Times Square, basically as close to Times Square as we can get. I think we got off at maybe like 42nd Street or somewhere around there. And then our hotel, we stay at the Marriott Marquis, and it's over on 46th Street. So if you know New York, you know that everyone walks everywhere in New York. And so we walked. That's one of the things that we like about New York, is that it is a walking city, and you can pretty much get anywhere you want to go just by walking. And New Yorkers expect you to walk just like they do everywhere. So if you ask them for directions somewhere, and if you're on 42nd Street and something is 10 blocks away, they'll say, oh, it's just that way 10 blocks. No problem. You can take subways. There are metros in between, and you can do it that way. And depending on where we're going and how long we're going to be there, we rely on the metro. And love now that you don't have to get a metro card. Many stations now allow you just to pay right with your debit card right at the turnstile. There, we checked into our hotel. We just, we have stayed at this hotel several times, so we didn't have to walk around and get a lay of the land or anything. We knew right where we were. She gave us a corner room, which was really nice, and so we could see the Hudson River from our room, and it was comfortable with a king-size bed. I did do a quick room tour right before we left, so if you want to see what our room looked like, you can see that. So one of our first orders of business was to go get tickets for the Neil Diamond musical called A Beautiful Noise. We love Neil Diamond and knew that that's what we wanted to do first. And we don't usually buy our tickets ahead of time. We usually go to the tickets booth that you can buy same day and then get really good prices on tickets. And we're spoiled. We'll pay a little bit extra to sit in orchestra seats if we have to, but we didn't on this time. So it was really nice. So we got our tickets for that night to go and see the Neil Diamond musical, and it was playing at the Broadhurst Theater. So if you know New York, you know where that is. So we're not regular watchers of American Idol, but if you are, you'll know that you might recognize that Nick Fradiani, he was the American Idol season 13 winner, I believe. He was Neil Diamond in the show, and the cast was amazing. This play has been out for a year now, and this is not the original cast. The original cast was there for a year, and then they just took over. This cast just took over a few months ago, and they are an amazing cast. Oh my gosh, there's so many musical numbers and dance numbers that are just so beautiful, and we were just so excited to be able to go and see this play. It kind of ruined us because normally we go and see 2 Broadway shows, and we just could not decide on a second one because nothing just sparked our interest or got us excited. We contemplated going and seeing this one again, but we thought, okay, you know what? If nothing's sticking out, let's just carry on and do what the other things that we're going to do. We were only there for a quick 5 days, and it rained a couple of days while we were there, so we weren't able to do everything that we normally would have done. One of those things was walking the Brooklyn Bridge, because on the day that we had planned on walking on the Brooklyn Bridge was a day that it did rain all day. A little rain is not going to hinder us, but it actually did rain all day the day we were supposed to go, so we didn't do that. Decided to go find a new pizza spot. You can't go wrong with New York pizza. Everywhere you go, any place, the pizza is great. We found a restaurant called Pizza Art, just like a fun, it's just one go in, all the different pizzas are right there for you to look at. We just chose a pizza that we liked, and so we ate there. And then we went to the M&M store, and then we just went back to the hotel to rest up for the play, which started at 7, and all the theaters open an hour before, so you can go in and have some refreshments and find your seat and chat with the people sitting next to you and all of that. So that's what we did. So that was Thursday. On Friday, we found a restaurant called Eat Here Now, and we were walking around Lexington Avenue, and so we found that. We also we're looking for a bookstore, and we found Book Off. And Book Off is a small bookstore, and they have new and used books. They have all kinds of other action figures and games, and they kind of do a lot of that different types of media there. They have a great kids section, which I did find a book for the kids, and I didn't bring it to show, but I bought this book for $1. I Will Always Write Back, How One Letter Changed Two Lives. So I'm excited to read that. So that was Book Off. And then we also went to Bryant Park on Friday. Bryant Park, we always go to. It's kind of just centrally located. It's a great place. It's near the New York Library. They were having what was called a winter wonderland in Bryant Park. And so we walked around there. We didn't ice skate or anything, but we just walked around, had a hot chocolate. First, we watched the Zamboni clean the ice, and then after people started ice skating. And so we watched that for a little bit. And then we wanted to make sure to get to St. Patrick's Cathedral for Mass at noon. We got over there just like 5 minutes right when Mass was getting ready to get started. So we enjoyed Mass at noon. Every day we had breakfast at our hotel, so that's the nice thing. There was nice breakfast every day. So when we go to New York, we always like to go to some of our favorite spots, and then we always like to try new places. We love ramen, so we found a ramen restaurant called Okie Pokie, and so we went and walked there. We had lunch there later. We went to Grand Central Station. There's a train museum in there, just a little shop, and has some trains in there, and so I wanted to check that out. So and just walk around Grand Central Station. There's restaurants and places for coffee and all of that, and it's just a fun place to take some pictures. We also did some shopping that day on Saturday. We came back to the room about 3 o'clock, and I was just not feeling good. I was just so tired. I ended up just falling asleep for about 3 hours, and then we went out and got some dinner later. And then on Sunday, oh my goodness, we're Marriott members. So we wanted to go in and ask some questions because there are some new fun features that are being added to Marriott this year or in the last couple of years that we wanted to hear about. So we went in and talked to them for about an hour, and we stopped and, got a snack along the way. We came back to the room. I thought, you know what? I just need to get some paper out and do some, a little bit of, crafting. My scissors were there. I'd brought these stamps, which I really love these stamps. I use them all the time. And so I decided to just stamp and cut out just some little sentiments that I could use. I stamped them. I brought index cards. I brought scissors, my ink pad. And, I did them in white because, of course, you can, color them any way you want. Happy Heart Day. So I spent a little bit of time doing that, writing in my journal, reading. And that was a rainy day on Sunday. And so we did go out, and when it stopped just a little bit, we did have an umbrella. So we just went out and we figured we're leaving the next day on Monday. We better go out and get a few things. We went out and took a few more pictures and did a little bit more shopping. And then Sunday night, we decided, okay, it's our last night in New York, and it's raining outside, and so we're going to order room service. And so we did. We just ordered salad and burgers and fries, and just had a nice, relaxing dinner. We watched a couple of Netflix movies, and we were on vacation, so we just relaxed, which we needed to do. And then on Monday, we just packed up. We needed to check out by 11 o'clock, and then we needed to be over at JFK about 3. So we had a few hours just to have some lunch. So we decided we hadn't been to the Tudor Bridge, and so we walked towards the Tudor Bridge so we can take a few pictures. If you've been to that area before, when you stand up on the bridge, you can really get some great picture. And the other nice thing about New York is that there's so many friendly people, and so we ended up stopping and talking to a gentleman that actually lived in California at one point. and his family's in New York, so we moved back to New York, and he was really nice. We talked to him for probably about half an hour, and he was asking us about what we had been doing this week, and we're talking to him about Neil Diamond. He hadn't gone to see it yet, and he wanted to, and so it was just a really nice visit with him. I was listening to Annie at Annie Creates on one of her videos where she said that she and Russ had gone out, and they had around Christmas time in December, and they had met up with some different people and a couple of different places that they had gone, and just how amazing it is. You're just somewhere random out and about and just meet up with nice people and just have wonderful conversations with them. So we did that too. We just it was interesting, and we talked to another family that it was their first time in New York actually, and so they were asking us a little bit about what we like about coming and where we stay and what we do using the metro versus cabs or Ubers or anything. So anyway, so we were just talking to them about that, so that was really fun. We went to Bryant Park. We also went to Rockefeller Center. We always like to just walk around, do a little bit of shopping, window shopping, and so we did that. And we also have to get a sweet treat from Magnolia Bakery, so we did that as well. So it was just a really fun, quick trip. And so Raleigh and I, so we'll go back again. We're thinking we'll go back again next year, either in January or February. Every time we go to New York, we say, okay, we're going to come every other year. But then every time we're there, we say, oh, we're going to come back next year. So my sisters, neither of them have ever been, so they really want to go. So, and our daughter-in-laws, neither of them have been, and they want to go. So maybe next year when we go, there'll be other people with us. My tea, I'm sure, is getting cold. Yeah, I'm going to have to go warm it up. And so thank you guys for stopping by, and thank you Patty and Kathy for hosting this collab. So if you live in New York or around New York, or you've been to New York, tell me something that you do there that Raleigh and I need to make sure that we do next year when we go. So it's going to be fun. Thank you, Martha, for all the beautiful goodies, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Quick room tour before we check out. So we have a corner room, and TV is right there with lots of drawers there and a desk, and there's lots of plugs over there to plug in all your stuff, and there is a refrigerator, there's a coffee maker in there as well, ice bucket, there is where is it? Here is a container with all your teas and coffees that get refilled and replenished every day, lots of water replenished every day. Here is our view.
Hudson River.
There's the Hudson River. And Times Square is just right there, around that corner right there. A view of our room. So we have a couch that pulls out into a bed and a sofa, chair, full-length mirror here. That's just the next room or nothing. And then a nice bench here, king-size bed, 2 nightstands, telephone, more plugs, storage here, and a mirror here with a table where you can get ready. Turn that light on. And then plenty of hangers in the closet, extra blankets, oops. And I like that sensor, that light is on a sensor, so when you come by it just turns on. And then a safe and your stand for your luggage. Ironing board is back there, and the closet's just closed just like that, nice and easy. Here's the bathroom. Oops, let me turn the light on. Shower, nice shower head, and there are soaps and shampoos there. Mirror. Here's the bathroom. Blow dryer. Okay, there we go.